Hello people, and welcome to Red Venom 10's channel. And today's topic is going to be about grounding out with water. I have with me a blue bison bowl with water in it. Now, some people may not know the connections or the proper term for it, correspondence with water. Water aligns with lunar energies, which basically aligns with the moon, because how the moon controls the tides of water in seas or oceans. That's the physical concept of it. Now, going a little bit deeper into the magical concept of it, water has been known to be a psychic mirror, but also a mirror into self, to be able to see self, to reflect on self. If you remember my video, Building a Place of Power, I was right there, and in the middle of the cradle of power, there was water there. This video is based off of, is going to be constructed on grounding out your watery self. Now, the connection of the watery self is basically in the pelvic area, which is right down here. You don't have to go there, you know, camera girl. That's okay. Sorry about that, guys. She's she's unique, you know, and she wants to give you guys the best quality of the work that we're doing here. So it's in the pelvic area, and that's the tattva area, and the tattva that aligns with water symbol, with the water energies in general, is the crescent moon, the silver crescent moon. And so basically what we're going to be doing and focusing on is how to ground out yourself, your watery self. And what does that mean? Why do you need to ground out to your watery self? Well, if, like I said before, it's tied, well, the water is tied to the lunar, and the lunar ties to the water, which it controls the flows of going backwards and forth of the seas or ocean. Well, in a little bit more occult terms, the water is the representation of emotions. So this is why I'm bringing this up, because we're going to be learning how to ground out our emotional state, knowing in the knowing of power of it's connected to the waters, and being able to see this. And the reason for this bowl is being right here is being able to help it channel the watery energies into yourself to purify it. So this bowl right here represents the sky, so therefore it represents balance and purity and serenity. So I'm going to be using this color coordinate correspondence with the water up in there, and I'm going to be searching myself out in my watery part of myself and trying to figure out what's unbalanced, what needs to be cleansed, what needs to be getting rid of, and what needs to grow. Say for instance, I already been working on serenity, but yet the serenity hasn't been growing the way that I want to. This is a different way that you can look at grounding. Most people look at grounding as in a way to ground out excess energy, which is a very powerful concept and a very powerful point. But what you don't know is that you can also use grounding to also put out extra energy, or actually ground in energy to help stimulate growth within yourself. And that's the purpose of the water today, and this is the reason why I'm using it. So if you remember back in the beginning of my conversation with you on this video, I said that the water is connected to, as correspondence to the moon, and the moon correspondence is lunar energy, which controls the ebb and flow of water. But I said the back and forth of water, but I'm going to use ebb and flow because that's how it flows of the sea or ocean. The water goes back, the water goes forward. Well, in this area, we're going to be using the backward forward motion and to bringing out more energy from the water and bringing in more serenity. So how you would do that is, you realize that's just what you want to do, taking into all the consideration that, okay, you need more serenity. This is how you would work this. You would sit, you would relax, get some deep breaths going on until you're completely fully relaxed. I'm speeding it up for you so that you can get it. But it normally takes about hours, maybe days, weeks, months, years before you actually get the full effect of practicing with grounding out water. These are real concepts, and these are real techniques that's going to help you connect with the water element, but also connect with the water element on a personal level that's more you. And once you get this whole momentum going, you get the ebb and flow of it going back and forth, you realize that, okay, now your breathing is connected with the ebb and flow of water. You're breathing in, going forward, you're breathing out, the ebb and flow. Like I said, you're connecting your breath with the water. Now that you've done that, you're going to be also connecting your feelings with water. And as you're connecting your feelings with this water, now you start to begin to breathe, and as you're breathing ebb and flow, you must remember visualization. The visualization of seeing this bright sky blue energy descending down on you through your emotional watery self to bring in serenity. As you breathe in, you're breathing in serenity in this color. As you breathe out, you're breathing out ungrowth. Or, as I said, you're breathing out the energy that you want to create in your physical life. And so therefore, by you breathing out this energy, you're channeling and grounding in and visual as you breathe out this energy, visualize yourself, visualize the energy coming out of yourself, light blue, and going into the heavens or wherever else that you can correspondingly connect the color of whatever it is that you're using. You don't necessarily have to use serenity, but if that's something that you want to use, working with water, then that's what you would use. And once you make this connection and correspondence, what happens after that is the breath becomes your grounding mechanism and the focal point of the kinetic energy of why air is coming out. And see, in an inverted kind of way, as you're breathing out, heat rises. So it's creating steam, which is connected with the water from your breath, which actually rises up. So technically, if you look at it upside down, you're grounding, but you're grounding in an inverted way. So therefore, it's coming up into the atmosphere and coming out. And as you're breathing in, you're taking in the energy from the atmosphere through water into yourself, like the ebb and flow of water, and then you're breathing it back out. And you will notice you can feel the magnetic microwavable energy that you can feel connected to it. And what's going to happen is that as you begin to do this and you're visualizing what serenity means to you, and or whatever it is that you want to work on dealing with the water, it's going to begin to start manifest around you and around your air environment. So, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you stay tuned for the next 3 that's coming. Please do subscribe, and I'd like to give shouts out to my camera girl, Jennifer M. Also my boy, Aaron Carmona. Y'all can check him out. He got fantastic editing work and artwork. The man is a genius. I would most definitely highly recommend you, and I will most definitely be posting up some of his work soon. As well, I want to give shouts out to my hometown, and I also want to give shouts out to my mother and my little brother who's resting in peace. May all of you stay tuned and be blessed, cosmic blessings, and please do subscribe, and please do invite your friends and family to come to enjoy a channel where you can actually sit back, enjoy entertainment, whether it's funny or supernatural, and still get some knowledge and still be able to use it and construct it in a universal way that doesn't hinder your religious beliefs or whatever beliefs or religious practice that you have. Cosmic blessings one more time, and I love you guys, and thank you all for the support that you've done for me. And that's the effect of water. I heart you guys.